Palestine courtesy of APAN, and I want to recognise the people who were there with us, Wendy, Lisa and Sarah, who were our very good hosts. In what, from an Australian perspective, is already an incredibly confined geographical space, the checkpoints are a series of chokeholds that squeeze Palestinians. They squeeze down on the movement and time and dignity and peace of mind of Palestinian people trying to go about their daily lives. Some of us experienced it first crossing into Palestine from Jordan at the Alamut Bridge, and then all of us on a daily basis going to places like Hebron and Ramallah. Checkpoints are overly and unnecessarily military pieces of infrastructure. They are resonant with occupation. They foreground the use of materials like concrete and wire and steel grills and fluorescent lighting. They're resonant really of industrial agriculture. They feature what feel like holding pens and cattle runs. There's nothing to make it faintly comfortable or functional. They feel grim and hostile and dangerous. Passing through checkpoints initially as a traveller, I guess, is something you're kind of used to, but very quickly that cumulative sense of dread builds up in you even as a visitor, and you get a sense of what that must be like on the scale and for the duration that Palestinian people feel it going through that sort of thing, or not going through it over and over again, never knowing what kind of experience you're going to have when you get to the checkpoint, even though you just want to get to work or see a family member. But they're not just portals whose passage through which Palestinians pay in humiliation and time and delay and discomfort. In some cases, these are places you go to and you don't get through, and sometimes they're places you go to and you do get through, and sometimes they're places you go to and you go to jail, or you go to and you go to hospital, or you go to and you die. And that's pretty hard to take hold of when you're a visitor there. As Julian said about settlements, there's no evidence of any intention to make that change. There's going to be more settlements and more walls and more checkpoints, and they're going to turn the Palestine into Swiss cheese, and that's what's happening. It seems likely to get worse before it gets better unless there's change, and we can be part of that. Thank you.